litany of emotions is deafening when going through a divorce or custody dispute. Anger, resentment, fear, anxiety, confusion. Often the result is so unsatisfying no matter the outcome because there isn't a clearly defined winner and loser. Instead, the litmus test of family court is often who just lost less, as both parties lost something in the process. What if you could do it differently? What if rather than a fear-based process of reacting to the turmoil, the couple was able to participate in a process innately infused with peace? I'm talking about mediation. It's a method in which parties are able to come to the table to isolate and discuss disputed issues. The mediator's job is to facilitate options and alternatives so that the couple reaches a consensual settlement that will accommodate their needs and meet their goals. The benefits of mediation are numerous. Mediators enable couples to communicate their requests, their concerns, their goals, so that all the parties feel heard. Mediators help clarify, negotiate, problem solve, and help the couples make necessary decisions that result in a fair settlement. Couples can keep their financial affairs private, unlike a litigated divorce. And couples who mediate are more likely to be satisfied with the outcome and are less likely to spend as much money and time as if they litigated. They've also have the option and potential to learn tools to avoid future conflict, thus avoid returning to court later on. While a divorce is traumatic for a family, it doesn't mean your children can't adjust and thrive in a restructured family environment. Your children's coping mechanisms all depend how you, the parents, interact during the divorce process and beyond. The American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry's research has concluded that children of divorcing couples do best when parents can cooperate on behalf of the child. Mediators can help couples through all co-parenting issues, such as when to tell the children you're getting divorced, to parenting access schedules, even to when it's appropriate to introduce significant others to the children, and all issues in between. Your children have the opportunity to flourish in an environment in which they witness healthy communication between their parents during the divorce and after. Listen, while no divorce is alike, individuals entrenched in toxic divorce litigation usually have this unnerving sense of anxiety and loss of control over the process and their lives in that moment. But on the other hand, individuals participating in mediation rarely express these same emotions. Instead, mediation allows them to control the agenda, control the pace, control the outcome. The couple retains power over their lives, thus setting the stage for a healthy transition from one stage of life onto another post-divorce. Mediation can be invoked at any stage of the divorce process, although it's always best to start that way in order to spend less money. But a couple may decide somewhere in between the process of hiring a lawyer that they want to mediate, and their lawyer can be present for the mediation, or they can choose to mediate and then bring any agreements back to their lawyers to review. Now, if there are complex financial matters at stake, a mediator will often employ the assistance of a neutral, certified divorce financial analyst to help the parties navigate financial status, cash flow, and net worth of both parties, as well as provide valuable insight into the pros and cons of different proposals and the long-term implication. A mediator can collaborate with a neutral clinical psychologist if there are parenting or custody issues to help the parties understand the needs of the family to reach a resolution that is realistic and healthy for the parents and the children. So here's the thing though, not all mediators are alike. So before you decide on a mediator, ask what type of formal mediation training they've participated in. Many states don't require any formal certification to mediate, but a well-trained mediator will have participated in a 40-hour training certification and should be a member of one or more professional associations that promote non-adversarial divorce. Mediators do not favor either party, nor do they direct the parties to an agreement based on the mediator's own opinion. Mediation works because both parties can speak and be heard. Mediation empowers couples to make their own decisions by helping couples maintain positive communication in a professional setting and produces a client-generated solution rather than a court-dictated order. If you want to get more information about mediation, I interviewed attorney Gabrielle Hartley in my podcast, and in that interview, we do a deep dive into why mediation is the way to go. Take a listen on the Happy Even After podcast.